Alright, folks, we're back. We're live. Doing a little Mother's Day Cinderella story Bushwood action here for the one and only Hosel Rocket Golf League. Super cool course. Um, Designed by Run Pud Run. Oh, if you looked, I actually scheduled a speed training session after this at 2:30. We'll see if I do that. I'm going out to eat for 4:30, so I got to shower and feed my dog and all that good stuff before that. But we'll see how long this takes. That was literally my first shot, so I got to warm up probably for about 10 minutes, and then we'll see how long this takes, and maybe we'll mess around and hit some drives for maybe 45 minutes or so. It's pretty warm in the garage. I got the fan going, box fan on high right in front of me. Um, Apologies if that's a little bit noisy. Last time I used it, people said they couldn't hear it, but it's 75, what is it? 75.4 degrees. It's only getting warmer, so feels kind of hot and humid and sticky. Which gloves do I use? They're on Amazon. I buy, I'm a weirdo and I wear two, but they're called Finger 10. They're cheap. I buy 10 packs of both lefty and righty, but highly recommend these. One, they're really cheap. Two, they're microfiber, so they work really good when it's hot and sweaty, also in the rain. And unlike regular leather gloves that are like 5 times the price, if these ever get like stinky and sweaty and full of sunscreen and dirt and all that stuff, you can literally just toss them in the washing machine and they come out like new. Obviously, they don't last forever, but I go through a pair probably every, I don't know, 2-3 months maybe. But I swing a lot. Usually, it's just the thumbs that wear out, but you can get them on Amazon. I think they make different colors. Yeah, this hit decent. I definitely feel better. I know you guys will. Run Pud Run was chirping me saying he's not going to believe anything I say anymore. You guys will see. I recorded 3 videos yesterday before I did that live stream, and you'll see how I was feeling going into that. I didn't know that Sean selected the reds and made it as easy as it was. I thought we were going to do. He's known to do like breezy conditions, like links, fairways, hard greens, 2-foot gimmies, that kind of stuff. So if we were playing anything besides the red tees yesterday, um, with 8-foot gimmies and soft greens, it would have been pretty ugly. But you guys will see the 3 videos this week. I was not lying about how bad I was feeling and swinging yesterday. But that's why. So I played, let's say Sunday. On Friday, I played 36. Yesterday, I recorded 3 videos. So I did 9 holes, and then I played 18. Today's going to be 18, and then maybe speed training. So I was planning on taking tomorrow off anyways. So I figured if I can fit it in. We haven't done a road to 165 live stream in a little bit. May not be a bad idea to swing driver if I'm taking tomorrow off anyways. Oh, this ball crack? That was a weird read. I'll try to refrain from saying what this course is, although Bushwood, if you think about world famous golf movies, you can probably figure it out, and based on the thumbnail, but I don't want to put any possible extra pressure from my end to have people notice it kind of thing if I can. Gotta take some time off. Playing 36 holes every night is killing my back. Tell me about it. I hear you. And I don't have the most fluid kind of laid back, easy swing. When I get into this, I swing pretty hard at everything, so I'm not doing myself any favors in terms of being able to play 18, especially not 36 every day. Man, I'm kind of sculling these a little bit. Hitting a pitching wedge right now. Usually I like seeing it go about, I mean, that was thin. Usually I like seeing it go about 125, 130 in the air. Oh, that was off the hosel. Hosel rocket. That was better. Couple 8-irons, couple drivers. Then we'll tee off. I don't know what these. It might be the ball. That's 2 now. Like, that's an 8-iron. Obviously, that's not going 120. That was hit thin, but I think this ball, it's messing with the square. I had one with a pitching wedge, too. It only went like 93. That's definitely not correct. See, like that one now, 151. Usually 8-iron, if I'm hitting it decent, we're in the neighborhood of about 155, 160 carry. $153. I don't hate that. Tweaked my right or my left wrist. The other day it was my right wrist. Tweaked my left wrist working out. It's always those. It's the days I do biceps. I did biceps and triceps yesterday. It's the hammer curls for whatever reason. It messed with my wrists. Oh, that was almost off the hosel. Now I overcompensated, and that was off the toe. All right. We'll call that good enough. Let's hit a couple drivers, and then we'll do it. 10 under is the score to beat right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but we're going to try. A little toey, picking up where we left off yesterday. Okay. I mean, if we can do that all day, 275 in the air, right down the middle. 155 ball speed, just shy of 290. Do I have my hitting mats right on the concrete? Yeah, so this was just a cheap one on Amazon. I have the same one in my backyard outside setup. This one is on these half-inch, I think they are, gym tiles or quarter-inch, whatever they are. That's on top of here, which works out perfect because this hitting strip is a Country Club Elite, and it's like perfectly flush. So this Country Club Elite hitting strip is right on the concrete. This is which this doesn't matter, but it's just so it's level with this. This is the mat, and then it's on these foam gym tiles underneath. But yeah, this what I hit off of is ball. Appreciate it, Eagle School. I have a problem with the mat slipping around too much in the garage floor. Great drive, appreciate it. Yeah, so this moves a little bit, but everything, all these gym tiles are all interlocked together, so they come all the way out to here, and then I cut a little section there. But since all these are kind of interlocked together, this thing stays pretty much in place. Like, this doesn't really move a lot. And then the hitting strip here, I just have double-sided Velcro tape underneath in strips, holding it onto the concrete, and this thing doesn't move either. Like, I hit something really, really fat, and it doesn't really move much, or it doesn't move at all. All right, we can play with that too. 157, 265 in the air. Let's do it. What I'm going to do, so Run Pud Run is the designer for this course. He did really, really cool to where it plays the theme song of the movie that you can imagine it is. I want to, like I said, try to refrain from saying it, but he plays the theme song as soon as the course opens up one time and then it stops. So I'm going to mute it, and then after that, I'm a little bit worried still about the sound bites coming through, but I'm going to turn my projector all the way up, and you'll be able to hear some of the sound bites coming through as we play it. But the way he did this is really, really cool. There's I'll call it a surprise halfway through. If you guys haven't seen this course, he did something really, really cool with the weather halfway through. But that's the game plan in terms of sound effects and whatnot. Let me mute this before I forget. I'd love to be able to play music while I'm playing and like be able to show you guys all this cool stuff, but unfortunately, it's what I always say, YouTube sandbox, and I'm just playing in it. So I've got to abide by the rules the best that I can, unfortunately. All right, so we got Bushwood CC. We got the white tees. I set all this up. This is my league. But 8-foot gimmies, Friday pins, white tees, normal, 275 feet. That's almost the same exact as it is here locally. I'm at like 295, 11 stimps, calm wind. Here we go. Yeah, I might be able to place some double-sided tape under the mat. Yeah, either double-sided tape or, personally, I like the Velcro so you can move it. This stance mat, I have double-sided Velcro on the other side, sticking it to the gym tiles. But either way, either double-sided tape or Velcro if you want to possibly move it. They both work pretty good. But yeah, I've had it before. Like when I first started, if you go all the way back in my videos when I was outside, I had this Country Club Elite mat just on the ground. I was basically hitting out of a dirt pile, and that thing would move every single time I make contact. So definitely nice having everything kind of locked together, and I can like, not that I'm trying to chunk it, but I can hit it really fat and that thing doesn't even budge, which is nice. But all right, there's some wonky holes here. I know it probably looks a little bit dark in terms of the weather, but that's for a reason. There's some wonky holes to where there are some really, really short ones, especially from the white tees. There's some really short ones, but also some relatively long ones out of nowhere. But let's see what we can do. First hole, par 4, 268. Try to hit. Oh, wow, we might be able to drive this, actually. We'll try to hit a baby draw. Give ourselves some room. We'll go here, just in case. You guys just saw every single shot I hit, so probably the first maybe 3-4 holes will still warm up a little bit. Good luck, appreciate it. Now to the number 1 tee, HRG, good luck, appreciate it. Yeah, so the leader, I actually watched him play it, Tony Yaks. He plays on TikTok a lot. He's like a +3 in real life on course, and he shot 10 under here. So I don't know. He's really, really good. He's definitely significantly better than I am. I don't know if we'll be able to do 10 under, but we're going to try. I'd probably be pretty happy with maybe 5 to 7 under if we can. But just like we've been saying for the last few weeks, it all comes down to keeping things in play off the tee. Uh-oh, there's water over there. And we aimed right. Okay. I mean, we got it there. We're pin high. Now we're just in the rough. That was 156, 267 in the air. That wasn't the best. I was trying to have that draw, but not a terrible start. We've got 54. It says out of the rough, it's going to come out left. Ooh, no colliders. There's a collider on that big tree, but no collider. Or is there? Is there a collider on this? I think there is. So it just kicks it. That's weird. It's like one single collider. There's not one down here. Maybe there's not. I don't know. We're just going to go right at it. 54. Did my lie just change? What the heck just happened? Wasn't it an upslope and it was going to come out right? Now we're on a downslope and it's coming out left? That's strange. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to aim right instead. 54. We'll aim there. Downslope out of the rough. So it's going to roll out once it hits. Probably try to hit this in the neighborhood of about 45 or 50. Once again, no wedge shots to warm up, or putts. Not doing myself any favors, but let's see what we can do. 56 degree. .53, sit. Okay, that works. That's a easy birdie on number 1. Caw-caw. Double-sided tape on my country club lead, no problem with it moving. I only have 5 pieces, about 3 inches long, and it does the trick. Easy swing. All right, good start. Second hole, par 4, 403. This is what I'm saying, though. Like, I think I can turn, let's see. I think the theme song is done, so I'll, again, I'm not going to have the audio coming through like on your end, but I'm going to turn up my projector to 100%, and maybe you guys can briefly hear it through my mic. But there's some cool sound effects where, like, you hit a tree, and it says, like create, I don't know, it says, there's, like, funny sound bites throughout the movie. Like, you hit a putt, and it goes, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's pretty funny, but you should be able to hear some of it coming through. Second hole, par 4, but what I was about to say is, like, that first one, really short par 4. Now this is pretty standard par 4 from the white tees. There's a lot of water on this course, though. All right, we'll go there. See if we can actually hit a baby draw. All right, good carry. Overdid the draw a little bit. Bounce right, bounce right, bounce right. All right, that's fine. 273 in the air, 279 total. Leaves us 128 out of the rough. This should be a good stock pitching wedge. Go a little. Hit it 123. It was a little bit chunky. Big bounce, big bounce, big bounce. See here, that's like I hit the green, and he goes, "Hey, Smells, $1,000 you missed that putt." And I'll putt this, and it'll go no 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 no. Pretty funny. Judd did an awesome job on this. Run putt run if you guys aren't familiar. All right, 11 stimps, 13 playing 15. It is breaking a good amount. Try that. I mean, inner circle, easy par, but this would be nice if we got it to drop. Oh, good roll, good speed. I pulled it a touch and I didn't aim far enough right. Oh well, we'll take the par. 1 under through 2. Third hole, par 5, 411. So basically, this one now, like I'm saying, so we got Tony Yaks 10 under, Jeff Strong 8 under, Jamie New 8 under, Better Eyes 6 under. Good rounds by those guys. This one now, basically the same distance, but it's a par 5 instead of a par 4. Where are we going to aim? We'll move over here first. Try to get up and over those trees. Go right there. All right. Contact wasn't the best. The backspin kicked up, but that is in fact a baby draw. Get through him. Oh boy. All right, there's colliders there. I think. Can we go over them? What do we have? 133 out of the rough. I'm just gonna try to hit a pitching wedge, a strong pitching wedge over this. If we catch the tree, so be it. It's a par 5. I just don't really want to lay up that far to the left, even though that's a smarter play. A little bit deceiving here. We're on a downslope too. A little bit deceiving on the simulator to see like if you can actually like real life. Obviously, you can tell like, all right, we're behind this tree. Can I get up and over it? This is a little bit tougher, but I think even if we catch it, it should still put us forward. So let's try, like I said, swing hard with a pitching wedge, give it a little bit extra. Well, so much for that plan. Waste of a stroke. Now we have a little bit of a clearer look, maybe. No collider there. No collider there. I think we're all right. It's going to come out a little bit left, but I'm not even going to change it. We'll go maybe there. I just don't want to catch this tree again. 120 out of the rough. We'll go 3/4 pitching wedge. No. All right, not bad. Unfortunately, this should be an eagle putt, but we're putting for birdie, but it is what it is. 17 feet. Breaks left to right at the start, but then it actually goes the other way. I think it's maybe just maybe one more click to the left, right there, just outside left edge. 17, almost 18 feet. Caw-caw. Colliders. All right. 2 under. Some of these sound bites I was just a little bit worried about. Some of these sound bites are a little bit longer. Deal had said the other day like 4 seconds and less. It should be fine. But I just don't want to take any chances. I put so much time and effort into the channel. I don't want to get dinged from a sound bite if I don't have to. All right, 4th hole, par 4, 306. Water left and water right. We'll go there. I think if we hit it good enough, we can get it almost past that water on the right. Oh, that was such a bad miss hit. That's right in the water. Kaplunk. Slice in the woods or slice into the water? Alright, that looks kind of flat. Alright, 213 out of the rough. So 6% on that's going to be another 10, 12 yards. So we're up to like 225. We're on a downslope. Try the 3-wood. If I hit it good, it'd be too much, but that sucks. Now we're hitting 3. Low and Healy. Sit. All right. All things considered, not terrible. Leaves us with a 28-footer playing 24 for par. I think it probably needs to be a little bit more. We'll try that. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I hammered that. 10, 11 footer. Oh, we lip out. That's a bad hole. Double. Back to even. Fifth hole, par 3, 210. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Like some short par 4s, short par 5s, but now like 210 from the whites for a par 3. That's not the shortest hole in the world. We'll go here and we'll hit a 5. Good putt, great putt. Appreciate it. With the audio distortion, should get copyright claim for these. I know, like it would probably be fine. It's just better safe than sorry. It's just not worth it. Like you guys can imagine what they're saying. You can kind of hear it. Like I said, I turned my projector all the way up, so it is what it is. Oh, that was terrible. That's gonna be so short. I barely made contact with that. All right, 32 out of the. Oh, we're in the fairway. It's up though. I'm starting to factor in more of these, like usually up 2 feet, 10 inches, so that's a yard. But when it lands, because we're hitting into an upslope, it's just gonna stop. So I can fly this, probably about 30. It's gonna come out a little bit right. Go there, and we're on an upslope. 27 to 30. $26. Yeah, see, it just stops. Like I needed to fly that another probably yard or two. It's close to the number, but for par, I would rather not putt this. That would have been an easy par. Now this is kind of snapping. Try that. Ah, 0-0 HLA putt 2. Bogey, 1 over. Six hole par 4, 319. Need this one to draw. Well, that's a tee read. That sucks. That was actually hit decent too. I thought that the firmware may have solved it. That's the first tee read I've had since I updated it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset myself back to hole 6 because obviously that did not just go 17 yards into the water like that. So I'm going to reset myself. All right, we're going to drop the ball. We're going to end. I should be able to reset myself back to the 6th tee. That's unfortunate. Reset to hole. Hole 6. Save. Player has been reset to the tee box on hole 6. There we go. Now, if we load this back up, resume round 1, should put us back on the tee box. I'm not going to beat 10 under anyway, so that doesn't really matter, but obviously that was a pretty severe misread. Now I got to mute it again. The theme song's playing again because we just came back. All right, back on hole 6, hitting shot 1. All right, a little bit overdone. It was off the toe, but that was an anti-water right swing. .52. It's going to come out left, out of the rough, and we're on a downslope, or we're hitting into a downslope. So we'll go here. Probably only need to hit this. The rough's going to kill some spin, and it's going to run once it hits. Probably about 45, 47, something like that. Go. Hit it 40. .28, basically 29, playing 33. Try that. That's actually probably too much. It goes the other way at the cup. Try that. Break the other way. Maybe I was right in the first place. Joe did a cool thing here with the condo sign back here. I know, again, it's getting dark, but it's that for a reason. This says the very latest Chervec, or however you say it, condominiums. That's Ronnie Dangerfield and who is it? Jackie Mason in the second one. 133. We'll go there, hit a pitching wedge. Good distance. Too much left. Set. I don't hate it. These 20-footers that are breaking a lot aren't doing me any favors, but that was at least a good contact, good swing. 131 with a pitch and wedge in the air. I don't hate. All right. Basically 25 playing 20. This is going to break a lot. One more click to the left. Wow, not even close. That was a dead straight putt too. 1 over through 7. 8th hole, par 5, 395. That's rather short. Water again though. Oh, never mind. It's way up there. All right, we'll go there. .158 ball speed, 276 carry. We don't dislike that, folks. We don't dislike that. We may mess around here after. Like, that didn't even feel like I gave that a little bit extra, but we may mess around and get like 162, 163 if I do speed training after this. Leaves us with 107. Wind's going to push it to the right. We're on an upslope. Go there. Approach wedge. Try to hit this just over 100. I chunked it. Go. 99. He's a hop. Just short. Right at it though. 10 playing 11. Almost 12. I think I like that. Maybe one more. Awesome drive. Appreciate it. I just wish I could bottle that and do that every single tee shot. I'm basically, when I hit it halfway decent, I'm right around that 275 raw carry. Like I said, if I could just do that every time, I'd be pretty darn happy. All right. I pulled it. Another par. Oh, birdie. That was a par 5. I forgot. Man, that was for eagle? That was makeable too. All right, back to even. 9th hole, par 4, 374. 10 under is impressive. Should be fine there. As long as we carry it about 250, 255, that should clear the water. And then we got room left and right. A little bit swipey. But more than enough distance to get us up there. Should be a wedge into this out of the rough. 65 out of the rough into an upslope. Probably try to hit this about 60, 61, 62, something like that. Ah, 69 is too much. Spin hard. Club face was open too. Birdie putt though. 18 playing 14. These 8-foot gimme circles, I'm supposed to be chipping them inside the circle, not putting. Probably needs to be a little more. It's going to break more downhill. Try that. I pulled it a touch. Ah! Man, we can't make a putt today. All right, here comes the rain. I'll turn the audio back on. So cool that Judd was able to make the weather change. The next handful of holes, it pours because of the not the heavy stuff not coming down for a while, and then it clears up by the end of it. 290. Water right, but we should be able to clear that. Oh yeah. We hit this good. May even drive this green. Has a chance. Has a chance. Bounce right. Oh yeah. Go! 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 All right, eagle putt. Man, that was what, like a foot away, maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet. That was like I think these squares are 2 by 1 maybe. That was, call it a foot, 2 feet away from being a easy eagle off the tee. All right, this would get us to 2 under. 12 playing 11. Try that. Just can't. We'll take the birdie, but just can't seem to get a line right now. And a putt. That was a dead straight. That was a 0-0 HLA putt too. I'm not even mad at that. 11th hole, par 3. 116. Up a yard. Then we'll go here, hit a full approach wedge. Smoke that one. Nice drive. Appreciate it, boys. It's just frustrating. I'm sure you guys can relate. Like, I know that's what like I'm capable of doing. It's just obviously if I could do that every time, I'd be a very much different golfer. But yeah, I mean, if I can hit baby draws 275 in the air and then I have it roll out from there, can't ask for too much more than that. It's just being able to do it on command every single tee box. All right, approach wedge. Ah, pull draw. That's too much too. Spin. $1,000 I missed that putt. I'm chipping. Oh no, I'm not. I am putting. Would I rather chip this though? 31. Playing about 26. Probably going to be more. It picks up speed towards the cup. We'll try that. That's too much. Or not. Or not. Or not. Or not. Let's go. Caw-caw. 2 under. 12th hole. We made a putt. How about that? 12th hole, par 4, 310. The rain's still coming down. Don't love those trees there. But if we start this right and it draws, that should be more than enough to get around that. We'll go there. Come on, 275, baby, draw. Snapper. Get a kick off the trees. Okay. What do we have? 52. All right, we gotta bump and run it. We'll go there. Let's hit. Bump and run 8-iron. Out of the rough. It's going to take some spin off. I mean, this is tough. I'm probably going to hit this maybe 40, 45 maybe. Or 75 right off the branch. All right, I think we're actually clear now. Maybe. Are we behind this tree or are we in front of it? I think we're in front of it. 44. Gonna come out left. Out of the rough. Probably hit this about 40. That was too much anyways. That was actually came out kind of hot. That was 75 raw. That would have ran off the back anyways, but great putt. Flappers are working today. Where's the dance? I don't know. This is an easy course. Usually I reserve my higher energy dances for like the SGT rounds. There's a window. Branch kind of saved me. That was going into the caddy shack. It may have. I mean, that was too hot. Well, the thing is, like, so 75 raw. Who knows what that would have been out of the rough? The rough is at least 6%, and then who knows how it would have bounced. But yeah, that was probably 30 yards, possibly off the back. But I would have been like on the mini map. I would have been like back here with a clear shot. We'll see. I'm hitting 3. Inner circle would be really nice here. What did I just say I needed? Like 40? Yeah, 40. $40. All right, good par save. Par 4, wow, 246. Well, looks like we're hitting 3-wood off this tee. We'll go there. Two under through 12. Rain's still coming down. That's either a cracked ball or a misread. I'm not going to reset myself. That was a little bit toey. That should have drew. I swung at that a little bit extra. That was not correct. Again. I can't imagine maybe it doesn't love with the new update, loves the white crown of this club. I can't imagine the fans messing with it, but obviously, I mean, that's like 20 to 30 miles an hour slower on ball speed. That wasn't like, it wasn't, I didn't pure it, but that wasn't a bad shot. That wasn't like 120 ball speed, 152. That's like an 8 iron. Oh well. We got some wonky reads here. 56. I'm gonna come out right. Check the heat map up here. We got to get it there. It's a false front, otherwise it's going to run off. Let's try to hit this about 50, 52. Or 63. Sit. Way too much. We got afraid of that false front. Now we got to putt down it. 28, basically playing 2021. How do we like that? It's going to break more downhill, but then it straightens out. It's not really actually doing that much. It picks up some speed here at the start, but then it kind of straightens out. I think we'll roll with that. 20-footer, I could probably even hit this about 15 and it'll still come close to getting there. Alright, not terrible. 14th hole, par 4, 302. Sorry about the mouse. Not the best contact, but... Oh, no, don't hit the car path and go in the water. The judge is chirping me. Oh, man. Oh, we can play it as it lies? Okay. Wow, that was really unfortunate. Well, let's play it as it lies. 40. How is this going to play? Where the lie says water. Bogeyman Bill, have you ever had this before? What does the water play as? We only have 40 yards. I'd assume the water is going to be pretty substantial. Like, I don't think I've ever seen for the lie. Usually it's like fairway rough, sand, deep rough. I've seen like concrete, wood. I don't know. I don't know what water is going to play as. We have a perfect lie. 40, up 6. I want to hit this probably about 37. New one for you. Well, I guess we'll see together here. I'll tell you what it is. I know the left side will get cut off based on the power, but as long as it shows me, I'll tell you what it is. I'm just gonna hit this straight up. Try to hit this like 37. Oh, I scolded it. So it doesn't tell me. I think because we're on the green. 40 raw, 37 in the game. So that was probably what, 6? Yeah, it's probably about 6%. 40 raw. Who knows about the spin? That probably played like the rough, I would imagine. I sculled it, but that wasn't actually too bad. We basically lost 3 yards. Won't be a flyer. Well, I don't know because I sculled it, but I mean, you see people like the pros that hit out of water. They need to chop down on it so much to get it out of there. I thought like there was like a 50% chance that played like either straight up like concrete is like no penalty, or it was gonna be like 70% out of the water. 13. I'll try that. I'm just not reading these dots. Great. Actually, before I do it, will it tell me if I click shot options over here? I'm just curious. No. Oh well. It had to have been similar to the rough. We only lost 3 yards, so. But that could be possibly because I scolded so bad. Wow, that was a delay. And take the par. That was a little wonky. 2 under through 14. 15th hole, par 5, 391. We need a birdie here. So, like for example, that was like a 10-second long clip. It's still going too. All right, we got some room here. We'll go there. Try to give this one a little extra. Not bad. High toe, but I did try swinging harder. 285, leaves us with 107. Come on. If I put this inside the inner circle, it's an easy eagle. 100-yard shot here. Oh, go a little. It's going to be like 2 yards short. Big bounce, big bounce, big bounce. Oh. Those choke down shots are tough. You're trying to like gear down and do it just right. So close to being good too. I mean, I hit it. I wanted like probably 101, 102 maybe. Somewhere like I was saying 100. I hit it 97.8. So I was like 2 yards off, which sucks. It probably needed to be 3, but now we got to try to make a putt. So it works pretty good to the right, but then it comes back a little bit. Try that. I mean, we're hitting 3, so this is for eagle. I like our chances to be easy birdie. This has a chance of going in though. Come back. I didn't hit it. Oh well. Easy bird. Caw. Gambling is illegal at Bushwood, and I never slice. Oh, the rain's done. That was a longer clip too. All right, 16th hole par 4, 334, water on the right. Need a draw here. And the trees, it kind of gets narrow up there. There's trees left, so obviously I'd rather be punching out of the trees than losing a stroke into the water. So I'd rather have, you see the lightning back there? I'd rather have an overdraw duck hook than lose this to the right, but should be fine. I geared down a little bit just to find the fairway. 260 in the air. 59. It's going to come out right. Try to hit this about 55. $55. No, 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 no. Let's go. Caw-caw. 4 under. Man, how many, what did I put 2? Did I put 2 in the water? And I didn't make a putt? 10 under is doable. I mean, I'm only at 4 with 2s to play, but I think maybe if I played a little bit better, made a couple putts, maybe we'd be at like 7 or 8 under. 10's impressive, but 115 down a yard. Let's go there. Full approach wedge. No draw. It's probably a good distance, but it's going to miss right. Funnel in there. I don't hate it. 13 playing 11. These dots don't really do anything at the start. It's just at the cup. We'll try that. Break. Go. Come on. How do I leave that short? Cinderella story. Beautiful day at Augusta. 455 yards away. This is a longer clip, too. You got all that one. Crowd is standing on his feet. All right, 18th hole, par 4, 300. Young Cinderella. What time is it? I feel like we played this kind of quick. You got all that one. 138. Cinderella boy. Huh. That felt better than that. 149. Isn't all. Isn't all. Wonder if this thing has like a micro crack in it and I can't quite see it yet. That felt like that was hit better than 149. Maybe not. All right. Inner circle, easy bird. 56 out of the rough, up a yard. Probably try to hit this about 52-ish. Maybe 53. Or 62. That's 10 yards too much. Oh, right next to the pin. Well, I did my math wrong, apparently. Must be that, like I was saying before, that upslope that landed kind of soft, too. All right, try to make a putt. 12-footer. There's usually explosions here, too. I wonder if I pan, if we can see them. Oh, yeah, right there. The gopher explosions. You guys see those? Judd did such a cool job on this. Do I like that? Probably needs to be a little bit more. We'll try that. Still can't make a putt, but 4 under, 67. Decent back nine, 31 on the back. We shot even par on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birdies. What's up, David? Shoot just got here. I'm gonna have to rewatch. Hit some good ones today. I hit some good drives. Couldn't really putt. I don't know if I made like one putt, I think. This the way Run Putt Run did this one. The way he set it up. There's some shorter holes. So from the white tees, it wasn't too bad. Nice round, sir. Appreciate it. Good round. Got some tough rolls though. Yeah. I mean, I think like I'm not mad at that. Like we had a fair amount of birdies, and the back nine was better. Obviously, holes 4 and 5 hurt. I didn't feel like I quite had my A game. I would say that was probably about 75% of what I was capable of. I think we probably could have been, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 under maybe if a couple things went our way. We had some tree bounces, that kind of stuff. Well, I reset myself on hole 6. That was that tee read, so we got rid of that. But there was that wonky 3-wood read. We had a couple off the trees and no putts. So that's kind of the story, but not too bad. 4 under, 67. Take a look at the stats. 8 pars, 5 birdies. That's because that's because I came out and I went back in, so it didn't have the previous ones. But 287 longest drive, 265 average, 149 was the average, 158. 12 out of 13 greens regulations, 5 out of 10 fairways. I hit it better than that. I had a handful you guys saw. I had a handful that were like 275 carry, which I was pretty happy about, but those were either before or we didn't hit the fairway on those, so they didn't count. Not too bad, though. 66 feet of putting. That's not great. 23 putts, 37 minutes from hole 6 on. That's about it. Well, we didn't win our own league, but 4 under, I feel like that's at least respectable. Like I said, good back nine. I definitely don't hate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birdies. Obviously, that double erased 2 of them, and that bogey erased 1 of them. But appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the members. I think what I'm going to do is end this and then come right back on the one that I have scheduled for, I think I put it to 2:30 maybe, the road to 165. I think I'm going to whack driver for about an hour. I got a shower anyways before I go out to dinner. So we haven't done speed training in a while. Let's see if we can maybe mess around. I'll break out the TP5Xs. We'll hit the TP5Xs, a little bit higher compression, firmer ball. we'll see if we can mess around and maybe get like into the 160s, maybe 162, 163. Obviously, I just played 18, and you guys heard me before with my 36 on Friday, 18 plus 9 yesterday, and then 18 here. But Celtics won yesterday. Sure you enjoyed that one. I did. That was a good win. They needed it. That was one of those where I could have turned it off halfway through, but I was savoring that blowout. I was thinking kind of similar. I'm a diehard Patriots fan. Kind of similar when the Patriots were on that 2-decade run where there were a lot of blowout games, and you're like, wow, I kind of wish that this was a little more interesting in terms of the game. But I'll take a blowout win all day long. So I did, in fact, enjoy that. But if you guys are curious about my speed training, like I said, I'm going to end this and then literally come right back in like 30 seconds and hit driver probably for about an hour. So appreciate you guys watching, and I'll be right back. It should pop up momentarily if you want to tune into that one.